My name is Patrick Cross. I have lived in Northampton North for 47 years and have witnessed an ever-increasing volume of traffic congestion, which has passed the tipping point of acceptability. I am a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport and have studied in detail all of the traffic assessments. This shows the layout of the 3,000 plus houses for Dallington Grange, which is between Holston Firs and King's Heath. The Holston Road is shown in red, and the roundabout with York Road, which currently is a dead end servicing the new houses in Holston Manor. The main Euston to Birmingham Railway is shown as the dotted line. The proposed North West Relief Road is shown middle left, going over, yes over, the railway. Note the 4 roundabouts denoted by the yellow dots. This is an extract from the traffic assessment showing the predicted traffic flows for the year 2031 for the AM peak. Note that from the Holston Road to the Harbour Road there are 8 roundabouts in a stretch of road of just a few kilometres. There are many points of concern. Here are just 4 which I've labelled A to D. This shows the proposed North West Relief Road going from Dallington Grange over the railway, across the floodplain to Sandy Lane, and then to a new roundabout by the Windhover pub. Note there are 3 roundabouts, the second of which involves a 270-degree turn for the mainstream traffic. The traffic assessment predicts 1,758 per hour on the 150-metre stretch of road between the 2 roundabouts. That is 1 vehicle every 2 seconds, including articulated heavy goods vehicles from the M1. This is the Harbour Road, Vise Road, Brampton Lane roundabout. This image was taken in 2013 before Buckton Fields was built. Note the congestion then. It is even worse today. The traffic assessment predicts the traffic flow up Brampton Lane of 1,198 per hour. Extensive on-the-ground traffic studies by qualified residents showed that when congested, this roundabout had a much reduced capacity of about 750 per hour. Using simple maths by deducting the capacity from the forecast flow, this equals the resultant queue of 448 vehicles up Brampton Lane. At a conservative 5 metres bumper-to-bumper distance, this queue equates to a total queue of over 2 kilometres, which will stretch down Brampton Lane and up the North West Relief Road. Therefore, the predicted flow on the final arm of the North West Relief Road of 1,758, that was item A, is impossible, and it will be more likely 1,000 per hour maximum, again resulting in a long queue. Item C, this shows Buckton Fields. Brampton Lane runs from left to right. Note the new spine road currently being built through Buckton Fields. This new spine road is forecasted in the traffic assessment to have 287 vehicles going west and 130 vehicles going east, with 0 through traffic. There will be 1,050 houses built on Buckton Fields by the year 2031. Each house will generate approximately 7 trips per day by car. This equates to 7,350 per day, of which 10% will be in the AM peak, that is 735. So we see yet again the traffic flow forecast in the traffic assessment is clearly and grossly underestimated. As Brampton Lane will be gridlocked, as we proved in the previous item, this Buckton Fields spine road will become another rat run. This shows the Park campus on Boughton Green Road. This map from the traffic assessment shows the old university layout still in place for 2031. Now 600 to 800 houses are being built there now. The old university is demolished. How many other expansion projects have been omitted from the traffic assessments? A total of 22,000 houses are planned to be built between 2015 and 2031. This will generate between 30 and 40,000 more cars on our already congested roads. Are these fully taken into account in the traffic assessments? In the traffic assessment and the addendum, there are many statements that say actually there will be problems elsewhere, and here is just one example of many of the statements made. Constrained access junctions on the North West Relief Road, and that means all the roundabouts, will regulate the amount of traffic using the North West Relief Road and be unable to release volumes of traffic which could adversely impact other locations. Here we have an admission that it won't work. It will not deal with the volume of traffic, and traffic will go back to the old rat runs that it uses today. We believe the North West Relief Road is not fit for purpose. Why? Here are some points. It will cause more congestion and exacerbate the overuse of rat runs today. It will attract more heavy goods vehicle to roads near school children walking to school. It will add to the current air quality issues we have. It will result in actually no relief for the villages that are expecting relief. It will deter new businesses and new residents from coming to Northampton. And there are many, many more. So we're not NIMBYs. What do we recommend? We understand there is a need for more houses, but infrastructure must be considered first. We believe the North West Relief Road must be shelved pending a thorough restudy of the traffic flows for all of Northampton, and priority is given instead to the planning and building of a proper dual carriageway orbital road from the A45 near junction 16 of the M1 to the A43 near Sywell, with no traffic lights, no roundabouts, and that the North West Relief Road is not considered part of such a North Northampton orbital road solution. A proper, fit-for-purpose orbital road has been overdue for decades. It should run from the A45 near junction 16 of the M1 to the A43 near Sywell, between villages, with dual carriageways, no traffic lights, no roundabout and a 60-mile-an-hour limit, which will reduce journey times to a few minutes to get around Northampton. People say we can't afford such a scheme. I have to say that we cannot afford not to have this scheme if we want Northampton to be successful in the future.